treat TYE alumnus Saloni. If you want to talk a little bit about, before we get into this, I'm going to give you guys, gals, ladies, as much stage time as you want. If you can talk about the year you did TYE, why it was not so awesome or so awesome, you still keep in touch with any of your teammates, and how it helped you with Project Darasani.
Okay, so I was in the TYE program last year. My team focused on stroke rehabilitation and that type of thing. The good things about that, okay, let's start with the bad things. It's a lot of work, and you're going to get really frustrated with how much work you have to do. But the other side of that is that it's really, really rewarding once you've gotten through that point when you're actually presenting, you're in that final stage before your competition. It's incredibly rewarding to do that. And I was lucky, my team was all of my friends, outside of school friends. So yeah, I do keep in touch with them, and we like to talk about TYE. And some of our friends are past alumni as well, like Rajan and Vidya and all those people. So we have like conversations about TYE. And what I learned here in TYE has helped with Project Darasani in that there are a lot of skills that you will learn here, like how to network, or how to give a presentation, or that type of thing. And that really translates into other things. So even if you don't want to go on to start your own business, you can do something with the skills that you've learned here. And it's really helpful for the future later in life. So, yeah.
Do you want to stand here? Do you want to stand on that side? I don't want to get into pictures.
Project Darasani. We started this last school year. With me are Stuti Rao and Ankita Shroff. Stuti is the treasurer and Ankita is the communications chair. And we are here today to talk to you about our nonprofit and what we are trying to do. So we are a completely volunteer-run organization. We are focusing on sending kids to school in Tanzania and sending them the educational school supplies that they need. So you might be wondering, what does Darasani mean? It's obviously not English. It's a Swahili word for classroom, and we are focusing on helping primary school age students, so kids who are going to 1st to 7th grade. So this is a map that shows Tanzania. I started this after my trip to Tanzania in May of 2013. And when I went there, I saw the level of poverty there and how so many kids don't have the opportunity to go to school. Here we sit here complaining that I have this many tests the next day, why do we have to go to school? And we're thrilled when we don't have to. But there's so many kids who just don't get that chance. Here are some statistics about the poverty level. There are 48 million people in Tanzania, and 23 million of those are children. 13% of all children have been orphaned by HIV/AIDS and cannot go to school. 80% of primary school students drop out due to a lack of resources, and only 20% have access to textbooks. Using the per capita figures, it takes 3 months of salary to send one kid to school for 1 year. So this map shows the city of Arusha, which is the main city that we're focusing on. It's near the border with Kenya. So this shows our mission statement, which is to provide educational supplies and sponsor children to go to school in Tanzania. And Stuti is here to talk to you about our efforts in the last year.
Okay, so some of the initiatives we've taken. So last year at Northview High School, which is our high school, we had a supply drive to collect supplies. And in the past summer, we had the same type of supply drives in local neighborhoods. So basically what we did was we took big brown bags, many of which had been donated to us by local grocery stores, and we placed them outside people's houses, and we would fill them with used or light-used supplies, and we collect them a week later. So from those drives, we collected about 15,000 supplies to send to children. Okay, some other initiatives. This last January, we had a fundraiser dinner where we gave a presentation similar to this about our efforts and what we're trying to do. And we collected around more than $4,000, and that helped to send 16 children to school. And this is not only school supplies, this helps pay for uniforms, school fees, and things like that also. And some other initiatives we've done, actually just last Friday at our school, we had a bake sale, so we just we sold cookies and cupcakes at lunch, and we made a significant profit from that as well.
So we all know that spreading the word is essential, and that's especially something that Project Darasani needs to do. So one way in which we have done this is by giving presentations and forming partnerships with other organizations such as the World Affairs Council of Atlanta, Africa Atlanta, and Grand Valley State in Michigan. And these partnerships, they really allowed us to make connections with people who will help us achieve our goals. And we've also sent out annual newsletters to our benefactors just to keep them informed to what our future events are, what we've already done, and other important events that we have held. We also have bi-weekly meetings at our school, Northview High School, and this is just so that we can gain new perspectives, organize fundraising events, and include more students in our project. Project Darasani also likes to use the internet to keep its members involved and to spread the word, because we know that that's one of the main ways that we stay connected in our world. So our website, it's a great way for people to learn how they can become involved and what they can do to help us achieve our goals. And we also have a Facebook page that really keeps members up to date as to what we've already accomplished, as well as what our future and upcoming events and initiatives are.
Before we play this video, one of the things that was not mentioned was that this past summer, we had a summer trip to Tanzania, and so different members of Project Darasani traveled to Tanzania for a week and participated in different activities there. We volunteered at schools, taught children, painted all the blackboards in a school, and we took a lot of the supplies that we collected there and distributed them as well. So in this video, you will see a lot of pictures from that trip as well.
Project Darasani has had quite a successful first year. So we've collected over 15,000 school supplies that have allowed 16 children in Africa to be able to go to school. And we've also raised about $5,000 that will also be used to help children in Africa go to school. And we're looking forward to being even more successful in the future.
So as Ankita said, we want to continue with our success. Here are some future goals. We want 33 children to be sponsored by January of 2015, which is when their next school year will start. We're also looking for greater involvement around the nation. Currently, we have people from various high schools in Georgia involved, as well as universities in Michigan. and we would like to increase the scope of our operation so that we can increase the magnitude and impact of what we are doing. If any of you are interested or would like to know more, please come to any of the three of us, and thank you. If you have any questions, we'd love to answer them.